365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, simply check the description below. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi, how are you doing? Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's up. Hope you all are doing wonderful and great. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated as well. Okay. Okay. The first card I have here is I know that I crossed the line with you. Collective, there is someone that feels that they have crossed the line with you. Maybe you've had a disagreement. This could be past or present. Okay. All right. Maybe someone you've had a disagreement with. Maybe you got into an argument. You weren't seeing eye to eye with this person. And maybe words, a heated argument took place. Words were exchanged. And they are saying that they know that they crossed the line with you. This could also be an action that was taken. Maybe this person maybe was not being honest. This could be male or female. This could be a romantic situation or a friendship. So put it where it resonates. But this person is saying, I know that I crossed the line with you. The next card says, I don't react when people mention you. Okay. And so you're on this person's mind heavily. Okay. This could be a friend, a family member, or a lover. Okay, who is thinking about you. This is someone that you're no longer in contact with. This is someone whom you don't communicate with, okay? But you are on their mind, okay? They are thinking about you. They could be having some regret, reflecting on what took place between you two, whether it was an argument or whether it was action. Maybe someone stole something from you, lied to you. Maybe someone betrayed you. I'm also picking up maybe there were a group of people who collaborated against you to make you look as if you were a liar or you were not worthy of being respected in one way or another. Okay, or this could be a romantic connection as well. Okay, the next card is we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, and so this is pertaining to if it is a love connection. It says we both know that I am not the one for you. So this person could have that non-committal energy, and they are stating that you are fully aware that they are someone who is less likely to commit. This could be someone maybe you grew up from your childhood, like a childhood friend, who you tried to make a cuddy buddy. You knew that they were not committal, whether it was male or female, but you chose to give them a shot anyway. And that's what that card is representing, that energy there, we both know that I am not the one for you, okay? And that's not to say that you are a bad person or you're not, attractive, male or female. This person is really confessing and admitting that they are just not ready to commit, and they're saying, I acknowledge basically that I'm not the right person for you, okay? You could be someone who's more responsible, more motivated and inspired to move forward in life. This person has that player energy. They're not really taking life serious right now, okay? All right, they're out having fun. So let's tap into the tarot regarding this person that has the collective on their mind. Regarding this person that says they don't react when people mention you. So people are asking about you, and they're probably asking this person about you because they are used to seeing you with this person, whether this was something romantic, a friendship, or this could be a family member. Maybe you have a cousin or a relative, a mother, a father, whom maybe the family or people are used to seeing you two together, but that is no longer. You cut that off, okay? You have left this connection because it is unhealthy, okay? This person was just not conducive to your well-being. And so you have chosen to move forward. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? You have chosen to move forward and move on. So part of this person's karma for mistreating you or disregarding you or disrespecting you, whether it was for a short period of time, a long period of time, or maybe it was throughout your childhood on out through adulthood. Part of their karma is to reflect on how great of a person you were. And part of their karma is for them to reflect on, just missing you. This is part of their reaping for what they have indulged and involved themselves in regarding you. Okay, I'm hearing, and I said I'm feeling and hearing that you were not considered, you were disregarded. There was a lot of gossip and slander about who you are, collective, what you represent, what you stand for. You could also be someone who went through maybe hardships in your life, whether it was financial, whether it was housing, whatever it was, and maybe there were people around you who could have helped but refused to lend a helping hand. But it's okay because see, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and now, the collective is planting their own seeds. Okay, this situation has made you very wise and very stronger, very resourceful and self-efficient. And so, the act that this person or these group of people try to impose on you to make you feel some type of way, to make you feel as if you weren't worthy of being loved, honored, or respected, turns out it just made you stronger and made you wiser. So your bounce back is good, meaning things are looking well. With the Four of Pentacles, you could be working on saving your money, as this person is touching the safe here. And so you're working on, financial growth and development. And these people who are no longer in your energy could be hearing about the progress that you are taking in your life, that you are, displaying, on a daily. You could be on social media. Maybe you have an account, maybe you don't. They could be trolling your social media. If you're not on social media, this could be someone or a group of people whom you have friends in common with. So they could be asking people about you, or maybe someone who's an associate of yours also associates with the person you no longer deal with. And they could be saying great things about you. The collective's doing great. They just bought a new car. They just bought their first home. They're about to get married. They're expanding their family. They started a business. They just finished school. So there's a lot of positive things that are being said about you, and they are aware of this progress. Okay. And so be mindful of anyone from your past trying to return. Because often when, bridges are burned, they're burned and severed for a reason. And it's not good to moonwalk or walk backwards, um, into an old situation that the door is closed on, because you don't want to send out the signal that you have not learned the lesson. Okay. And then that will, in addition, will create stagnation in your life. The next card we have here is the Seven of Swords. Okay. And so the Seven of Swords is, uncertainty, okay? Moving quickly because of illusions. And so you have everything in order right now. And so if you were to turn back to deal with these people, you would be full of anxiety. Things would start to, fall out of place. Okay. There will be a lot of friction, a lot of upheaval in your life. And so Spirit wants you to be mindful of that. Okay. That's for a large portion of people whom will see this. Be mindful of turning back to old situations. Let them situations stay where they are. Leave the doors closed. Because you do not want to return to the energy of the Seven of Swords. You do not want to be under the illusion and moving around and making choices, feeling uncertain, being full of anxiety and anxious. Right now, you are at peace. You're building your wealth. You're planting seeds that will grow for the long haul. You're working on generational wealth. You have a lot of good energy, but be mindful of returning to old people, places, and things, even if it is family. If they showed you who they are, it's okay for you to love them from a distance. And you're not going to be loved or liked any less by the divine because you chose to separate yourself, because you do not want to be, around people who are confrontational, around people who cannot be trusted, around low vibrational energy, which will bring your frequency down. And once again, intercept, taking you back to the Seven of Swords, the peace and the prosperity that you have going on, because that's what will happen. Okay. Oh yeah. So you don't want to sacrifice your prosperity in your life. Okay. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles here. And as I said, they're watching. Look at the cute little dog. Look at the cute little dog watching them play. What's that, backgammon? Watching them play the board game there. The cute little doggy there. So they're watching you reap your harvest. They're watching you, receive abundance and prosperity and favor in your life. If they're not watching it, they're hearing about it. And so that could be a reason that they want to reattach themselves. People will make up excuses to reattach themselves to you. They will use things like, we just need to talk. I need closure. No, you don't need closure. What you need to do is keep moving. and stop trying to get somebody else to come backwards with you, because we're not doing that no more. Okay. So you can love these people from a distance, but leave them out of your life because they're busy monitoring. They could be experiencing some kind of hardship right now, or some kind of disaster or tragedy, whatever it is going on. And they want to attach themselves to you. But if you allow that, everything that you are building will fall into shambles. I'm being told to repeat that. I've said that 3 times, okay? So be careful, collective. The next one is the Queen of Pentacles. And so Source wants you to continue working on building, being focused, okay? Being creative. Maybe you are someone who does some kind of craft or arts with your hands, okay? You could be a seamstress as well. But remain on your throne. This is the Queen of Pentacles. No one, has or is given access to a throne who does not deserve to be there. You've put in a lot of work. You've overcome the heartache, the betrayal, or any pain that has been inflicted on you through your childhood, through your adulthood, or currently, maybe most recently, you're dealing with some kind of situation of betrayal, of someone removing their mask and you finding out who they truly were. And it makes no sense after you've done all this work to allow them to come back in and destroy what you are building. Okay. And so the Knight of Cups energy here, this is the energy of someone possibly who wants to maybe date you, get to know you, who's interested in you romantically. Okay, so you will be experiencing someone who believes in chivalry, someone who's very romantic, male or female, wants to spend time with you to get to know you. You leaving behind this toxic energy is leaving space and sending out the signal that you are ready for a new love relationship. And if you're already, maybe you're married, or you may say, I'm already in a relationship, well, things may begin to spice up because you have cut off this toxic energy. Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Star card. And so, yes, this is how you are viewed. People are talking about you, collective, and your prosperity and your greatness. So even if this is a lover, a family member, doesn't matter who, leave these people where they are at. We cannot control other people. We can only control ourselves. Okay. So, yeah, I would not sacrifice anything that I am building, especially your happiness. There's nothing, Spirit is saying they have nothing new to say. Don't be fooled. They want to come to you with the Page of Cups with their problems. Okay, maybe they want to borrow money. Maybe someone wants to move in with you. Maybe they want to win you over. Maybe they want to cry in front of you, maybe so they can manipulate your energy, antagonize you a bit, make you have survivor's remorse as if you owe them something. These people or this person has an energy of entitlement, and it is false. Spirit is saying it is not true. You are not socially obligated, and they are not entitled to your energy. And we have the King of Swords here. And so this new love, this new energy, romance, this is someone who matches your fly, okay? The King of Swords here. This is someone who will fight and honor to protect you. Okay. And when I say fight, I don't mean physically. Okay. I don't promote violence on this channel, but there's many different ways you can fight and defend yourself. But this person will not allow people to disrespect you. They will not disrespect you. This is someone who was raised very well. Okay. This is someone who does believe in protecting their loved ones in their home. This is male or female. Okay. So basically, Spirit is saying this person will match your energy because you're someone who believes in honor and respect as well. And as you see, this person is in a barber shop and there's a pair of shears in their hands. And those shears represent you constantly and consistently. Whenever you see that familiar energy of these people from your past, these karmics, remember to cut them off. Do not give them access, into your life, into your home. If you have children, be mindful of that. You have to be mindful and careful with your children because people will try to speak over your children and plant seeds of doubt and darkness in your children as well. So be mindful, even if they are family. You have to be mindful. When people don't have access to you, they will try any and everything, okay? They will stoop to infantile behavior. And so that's for someone. And Source wants you to be mindful of that, okay? Because they're watching your progress. And this is why people want to come back. They want to see what you got to give. They know that you're doing better than what you were. You may not be where you want to be, but you're better than where you were. And they see this with the King of Pentacles. First, I showed you storing money, putting money up. You look like money collective, you smell like money, and we have the King of Pentacles. So these people could want to come your way just to simply see what you have going on and then try to sabotage it, try to ruin it. People often will do that. It's just the truth. Some may not want to hear, but it's just the truth. You have to be mindful. There's always an intention, of why people want to hang around. But this is what they see. This is what they're hearing about, and this is what they see. And you may say, I'm getting to it, but it ain't all like, listen, Linda, listen, Linda, to them, this is what they see, and this is what you are. So just think about that for a moment. If a person is assuming that you're this, that, and you're like, yeah, I got it, but it ain't what they think. These are people who feel entitled to you, and they feel that you are socially obligated to give them access to you. This now is not right, but this is how they feel. That's their mental capacity of how they feel about you. Oh, they got it. I heard they did this. I heard they bought that. They got it. I'm going to ask them, and they better give it to me. And I remember back 20 years ago, I loaned them $20, and that type of ish. So they feel entitled. And so if a person is going through hardships and you're no longer dealing with them, and when they see you, they see money, and when they hear about you, they hear about your progress. That is envy. That is jealousy. These are the type of people who will sabotage you, and they will come to you wearing a mask. They'll come to you with a sweet, sweet voice and a sweet conversation, and they'll reel you in like you're going fishing, like a fishing line. They'll reel you in, okay? And they'll throw the bait out there just so they can attach themselves to you and destroy all that you are building. Okay? Reminds me of the story of the little red hen. He said, I baked this bread by myself. I picked the wheat by myself, and I will eat it by myself. The Little Red Hen, a wonderful children's story. Look it up. Confirmation. It's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to tune out. I was about to say all a-holes. It's time for you to tune out. Collective, it is time for you to tune out all the nonsense and get into the energy of celebrating, being grateful, being thankful every day, every moment of life. And, just celebrate the joy and the peace that you have. And do not allow anyone who has shown you who they are. Honor that they have revealed to you who they are and where they stand. Believe them, in the words of the great Maya Angelou. This concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.